Okay, here we're going to look at combined loadings. Up to this point, we have just been looking at a single type of force, be it axial load or a torsion or bending or what have you. Okay, but in real life, members are subjected to several different types of loading all at the same time, and that's really what we're looking at here. Okay, so in order to do that, we use superposition. Now, this is another one of those things where it's probably just going to be easier for you to go look at the example on how to do it, because we've done all this stuff. It's just applying it in the different ways. So what do I mean by applying superposition? Well, you use statics, you figure out your internal loads, any shear, normal, bending moments, torsions, that sort of thing. Okay, and then from each of those loads, you figure out what the stress is from each of those loads based on where it's located, what kind of load it is, all that good stuff. Okay, and then basically you sum them together, and that's the idea of superposition. Now, you're going to want to be careful with your signs, because some things might be in tension versus compression. Some shears might be to the left or the right or up or down. Okay, just pay attention to those signs when doing this. But essentially, you have normal stress and shear stress. Okay, and the normal stress is basically due to axial loading and bending. So you may add them, you may subtract them. One of them might be 0. Okay, but in general, you could have those two types of things contributing to the normal stress. And then for the shear stress, you might have transverse shear, VQ over IT. You might also have torsion, TC over J again. They might both be 0. One might be in one direction, might be in the other. Just pay attention to the way things are going so that you can apply those appropriately. So again, I encourage you to go watch the example of this, probably make a little bit more sense on how to actually apply this. But again, we're just looking at several different loadings applied at the same time and figuring out stresses based on those.